Hello guys, welcome back to Sunday Pilates. Today we are doing a full body intermediate level class. All you're going to need is a Pilates ball. If you don't have one, that's okay. It will be a little bit nicer without the ball. The ball is just here for a little bit extra challenge. So if you got one, use it. If you don't, all good. Let's get started with some bridging on our back. So we're going to place the ball around about between our calves to start off today. Now you're probably going to need to kind of have a little play, a little mess around with the ball once we get moving, because it is in a bit of a funky position, and if in the end you're using the ball and you're like, no, this is just freaking annoying, that's okay, you can ditch it. But ball around about between your calves, lay yourself down, take your arms down by your sides, have your feet about hip width distance and heels about underneath your knees. So not too close to your bum, not too far away, in that happy little medium. Oh, that sun is right in my eyes. Let's just take a nice deep breath in at the bottom, maybe close down those eyes if that feels nice. We just got some pelvic tilts. As you exhale, all you're going to do is press your lower back nice and heavy down onto your mat to find your imprint, like you're squashing an imaginary blueberry underneath there. And then inhale as you return back to your neutral spine. Good, exhale, finding your imprint, pressing lower back nice and heavy. And then inhale as you return back to neutral. Let's just go about 3 more there, guys, and then we'll start to move a little bit more. Just feel those lower abs switch on a bit more every time you find that imprint. Last 2. Last one. Now hold this next imprint. Let's start to find a pelvic curl. So slowly start to peel your spine up and off your mat, bone by bone, until you land up at the base of your shoulders at your bridge. Now if you need to readjust where those feet are placed, where that ball is placed, go for it. You're going to take that nice deep breath in at the top as you hold, really lifting from that crease of your glutes, and then exhale, slowly roll yourself down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Tailbone is last to hit. Inhale, rocking back to your neutral spine. Exhale, finding your imprint, rolling yourself up bone by bone by bone. That's it. Push those knees forwards as you do that. Take that nice deep breath in as you hold it there, lifting from crease of glutes, still pushing knees forwards. And then exhale as you slowly roll yourself down. Good. Let's keep that going. Wow, that sun is really coming out to say hi now. Whew. Good. Think of this not only as a warm-up for your lower body, but also just a warm-up for your spine. So really allowing that spine to peel up and roll back down, making sure each of those backbones, those little vertebrae, get their little time to shine onto your mat. We're just gonna go about 3 more. Good, as you peel up, it's like how you peel sticky tape off a present. Good, and then as you roll down, it's like you're giving yourself that really nice massage. Good, last 2. Upper back stays nice and heavy. Last one, roll yourself all the way up. Let's hold at the top of this one. Now I want you to take your hands up on top of your thighs and then really press your hands down into your body to create some resistance. Now your glutes are going to be winning though, so when you lift though, I want you to lift from the crease of your glutes right before your hamstrings start, and really feel like you squeeze your glutes up the line of your hamstrings to your knees. Good, knees are pushing forwards to whatever's in front of you, and then your upper back stays heavy. So if you wear bras, where your bra strap mat clip is a really perfect spot to keep pressing nice and heavy, and you're still winding that tail under like you're a sad puppy trying to get your tail between your legs and up to your face. Keep finding that lift, and I want you to feel this feeling. Remember this feeling. Let's take those arms back down onto your mat, flat back pelvic press. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale, lead with pubic bone, up you go. Good, inhale as you lower down. Exhale, and again lift up. Perfect, you got it guys. Lower, and then lift yourself back up. Good, lower, lift yourself back up. All right, we got some layers coming up, and this is where our next layer is where you might need to have a play around with the ball to make sure it's in the right position. I'm probably gonna have to be adjusting mine every so often, so if you need to do that as well, go for it. And yeah, like I said before, if in the end the ball is not for you, that's okay. Just lose it, you can do the whole thing without it. It's just here for a bit of fun to change things up. Good guys, we're gonna go 4 and then we'll add that layer that I was speaking of. Good, keep those ribs nice and heavy. 3. We're going to add a march or a roll of the ball in 2, Here we go, let's add it. Lift yourself up, hold. Now right leg is gonna start to lift up to roll the ball towards left knee. Good, you place that right foot straight back down, lower your hips. Now that's where you might need to play around with the positioning of your ball. Let's go right leg every time. Lift the hips, roll the ball up. Good, roll the ball down, lower your hips down. Keep that moving, lift. Right leg only, rolling the ball up. Rolling the ball down, lower the hips down, good. So starting to take away some of the weight with the right side, and we're adding that body weight into the left side to make it stronger on our left side glute max. Good, every now and again we want to check in on those hips and make sure they're staying really, really level. And that way the abs are doing their job as well. Good. There we go, that's a better position for me. All right, guys, just a few more and then we're going to hold ourselves up. Every time we lift the hips, we're gonna think about really pushing that left knee forwards in particular now, because we're focusing more on the left side. I hope the clouds go back over, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's good for lighting, but I'm not wearing sunscreen. That's really, really bad of me. Oh, there we go. That's nice. All right, guys, just about 4 more and then we're going to stay lifted. That's it. 3. Good, team, you got 2. All right, next one, lift your hips up, roll the ball up. If you need to quickly adjust it, there, do it. Now keep that ball there. Single leg pelvic press, inhale, fold at your left hip lower. Exhale, lift the hips, push your left knee forwards. Go to inhale as you lower down. Exhale, press through that entire left foot as you lift your hips up. Good, now really use your arms for as much support as you need here. So as you lift the hips, if it's starting to get a little strong, press your triceps down into your mat to help lift those hips up. Give yourself that little bit of a helping hand. Good, lift yourself up, really squeeze left glute up your hamstring to your knee, knee pressing forward, lower the hips down. You got it. Lift and then lower. That's it, lift and then lower back down. Good, guys, just about 6 more. I want you to really find a moment to hold and keep winding pelvis under like you're finding an imprint up at the top. Nice. This is 4. Team, you're going to hold yourself up here in another 3. Good. Last 2. All right, last one. Can you lift yourself up and hold? Let's find little pulses through left glute, up and up. Good, up and up. Really iron out all the creases at the front of that left hip at your tights. Let's go for 10 seconds. Use those arms if you need them. Really press down into the mat. Oh my God, my range is getting smaller. That's okay, last 5. Not dropping in 4. Good, in 3. Last 2. Last one, hold up, roll the ball down. Lift your 2 hips a little higher, share the load, find a moment. Roll your spine all the way down. Good. If you need to adjust that ball, do that now. We're gonna go again. Roll yourself all the way up. Now start to, left leg is gonna start to roll the ball up. Good, left leg rolls the ball down, pelvic press, fold at the hips lower. Good, lift your hips up, lead with your pubic bone. Left leg rolls the ball up. Good, straight back to where we started. Ball goes down, lower your hips, you got it. Lift, roll, down, and lower. That's it. Lift, roll, down, and lower. You got it, guys. So good. So slowly starting to bring a little bit more weight into the right side of our bodies now to make that right glute max work a little stronger than the left. Just rinsing and repeating. In particular, focusing on pushing that right knee forwards when we lift the hips and as we start to roll the left leg up. Good, you got about 6 more. Oh, sun's coming back out. Check in those hips are staying nice and level. This is 3, I believe. Good, 2. All right, next time you lift up, hold yourself up. Little readjustment of your ball if you need it so you can get nice and comfy. Now pelvic press, single leg. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push through entire right foot to lift those hips back up. Good, lower. And then exhale, lift. Really trying to drive that right knee forward to try and touch whatever's in front of you, whether it's your bedroom door, a plant, something. Try to touch it. Good. That's it. Really try to shorten that right glute max as much as possible. Wind that pelvis under like you're finding an imprinted spine up at the top of your bridge. Just like the imprint, those pelvic tilts right at the very start. You got this. Use those arms if you need. 6 more. Good. Stay with it, guys. Last 5, really finding that nice length in front of right hip. Pilates is not just about strength, but it's also about getting that stretch in where we can, that mobility. Good. Team, you got 3. You're going to meet me up at the top and stay there in 2. Last one, lift yourself up, hold. Let's find those pulses up and up. Keep winding your pelvis under, squeezing right glute up towards right knee. You got it, 10 seconds. Press through those arms, use them if you need it. Good. Last 6, 5, we're not dropping in, 4. Good, in 3, in 2. Lift and hold, place the left foot down. If you lose the ball, doesn't matter because we're done now. Just lift your 2 hips a little higher. Find your very best bridge, wind your pelvis under, push the knees forward. Let's take your hands up above your shoulders to the sky. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way down, bone by bone by bone. Good work, guys. Take that ball in your hands, give your knees a little rock side to side if you need. Now, we are going to now just place your ball in between your inner thighs or your knees, wherever they feel most comfy. Feet again about hip width distance. Let's just make sure they're not too close to our bum for this one, so a little bit further away. I can feel that my hair is a mess. All right, hands come behind your head. Lie yourself down and just allow your spine to just settle in its natural or neutral positioning where it feels comfy. Big breath in. As you exhale, let's start to squeeze the ball in as much as we can. Feel those abs connect, pull them down away from your pants as you squeeze. Inhale, release. Good, exhale, find that big squeeze. And then inhale as you release. Good. Nice, just 3 more with our legs positioned like this, and then we're gonna make it a bit stronger for ourselves. Good, 2. Nice. Last one. Release, and then when you're ready, let's start to lift the legs up to tabletop. Knees straight over the hips is going to be a bit stronger on our abs today, but if you want to make it nicer, the knees can come over your belly. Same thing, exhale, squeeze in. Good, and then inhale as you release out. Feel that deep abdominal connection come through. A bit of inner thighs as well as you squeeze that ball. And release. But a lot of things that'll be happening with our abs today in this flow. Just gonna go about 3 more than we start to add. Good, 2. Nice work. We've got a combo coming your way now. So as you squeeze your ball, can you also start to nod your chin towards your chest, peel the shoulders up, belly pulls down as you do that, and then inhale as you lie yourself back down. Good, exhale, squeeze your ball as you peel the shoulders, aim the chest coming up and over those knees, and then inhale, lie yourself back down. Good, so 2 movements happening at once. We now got a bit more flexion through our spine. So your 6-pack, your rectus abdominis, the most external part of your abdominals, gonna start to work a little harder. Lift and squeeze, and then inhale, lie back down. Just excuse me redoing my hair, but I can just tell that it's crazy. Bali humidity is no joke. All right, 1 more layer, or not 1 more, but next layer coming up in 3. Good, you meet me lifted into. Keep it moving, guys. Next time you lift, hold yourself up. Keep that ball squeezed and the belly pulling down. Can you stretch both of your legs away? Doesn't need to be low. Pull the knees back in and then lie yourself back down. Good, lift and squeeze. Stretch the legs away. Higher to the sky is nicer. Lower down is a bit stronger. I like 45 degrees, kind of in that little medium happy point. Happy medium, middle point, happy medium, same. Oh, I'm delirious, guys. This is my 3rd class. I've filmed in a row, so nothing's working. Nice work. All right, One more layer coming your way. Really try to aim to squeeze your ball even more as you lengthen your legs out. That's it. All right, let's add on your next one. Lift up, squeeze, stretch the legs away. Now keep them long, sweep them up to the sky, back down where they started, pull your knees in, release your squeeze, lie back down. So hip flexors are gonna get a little stronger, as well as those abs. Lift and squeeze, belly pulls down, stretch the legs away, squeeze more. Sweep your legs to the sky, sweep your legs back down, bend your knees in, lie yourself back down. Good work, guys. Lift and squeeze. Stretch away, sweep up, elbows stay wide, sweep down, bend the knees in, lay yourself down. Oh boy, my abs are really working. That's it. That lower back really wants to lift up and pop away from the mat. But if you feel that it really wants to do that, I want you to work in your imprinted spine again. So really trying to press lower back heavy. That imaginary blueberry that we found at the very start of class, you're trying to squash that blueberry. Good, that'll just help keep those abs working really strong. Good, 4 more before we stay lifted. Take your time. Slow is the aim of the game in Pilates, or in this class at least, to keep those abs working the most, the strongest that they can. So good, team. Whew, hot Pilates here. Last 2. All right, last one, guys. Lift and squeeze. Hold your squeeze. 2 options. Either just your double leg stretch for a nicer option, or if you want it stronger, I'm sweating so much the ball is really slipping out. If you want it stronger, hold your legs long, just that sweep up, and then back down. You guys choose. If you need more support with your abs, arms reach long in front of you, but your neck will probably have to work a little harder. You guys choose. About 15 seconds. Try to keep the shoulders lifted. In fact, could you lift a little higher from now? If you need to lie the head down for a moment, do it. Come back when you're ready. Good. 7. Legs bent to tabletop in 5, 4, but we're not dropping. 3, 2, finish your last rep, bend your knees to tabletop. Let's take your hands behind your thighs, pull a little higher. Now try not to drop. Let's take your arms either long for a little bit nicer or behind your head for a bit more challenge. Squeeze your ball more. Now let's just pulse your abs up and up. Oh my God. Good, guys, keep it moving. You got 8, 7, 6, holding in 5, find your challenge point in 4, good, 3, that's it, 2, shoulders high, last one, lift, hold, 5, squeeze more, 4, 3, higher, squeeze, 2, and 1. Oh my God, my abs. Guys, my abs have been through the ringer today. Let's just take your hands behind or in front of your knees and just gently rock and roll yourselves up to seated. We are just going to swing the legs around and come into a 4-point kneeling position. Just keep your ball just to the side for now. We're gonna just start with a couple of cat-cows. Get your spine moving. So inhale as you drop your belly. Lift the chest, shine your tail, find that extension, and then exhale, round your spine. Slide chin and tail under, find that deep flexion. Really focus on your extension here, just to get your spine moving in that way, because we don't get it a lot, and this is kind of our only opportunity to get it in this class. This next extension will be your last one, and then come into a neutral spine for me. Let's just start to find some little side to side, little wags of our tails, get that bit of side stretch through our bodies. Good, coming into neutral, let's find this thread the needles. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open your chest to right side, and then exhale as you thread through, lower your ear and shoulder down. Good, just one more on this side. Inhale, reach all the way up, push away, and then exhale as you thread through. Good, place your right hand down, 3 on the left now. Inhale, reach up. Good, and then exhale, thread through. One more. Good. Those clouds are not looking super nice. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on me. All right, guys, let's grab your ball and I want you to pop it dead center underneath your right knee. Make sure it is dead center. This will make sense a little bit later on more so, but still for this one as well. And then tucking your right toes underneath to help with balance. Some people I know that I teach in class like toes pointed. I personally find toes tucked under is a lot nicer to balance though, that you guys choose. Hands are underneath the shoulders. We're gonna lift and hover the left knee so that the knees are level. Now, when you're ready, focus your eyes to top center of mat. Lift the belly and the upper body. Can you slide your left leg away? Aim for length before height. And then inhale, pull your knee back home. Good, exhale, lengthen that leg all the way up. Inhale, pull home. Now this one is not about that glute burn on your left leg. It's actually more about that right thigh, getting used to this stability challenge and your whole body stability. So abdominals, they've been heated up so that they can help us here. And it's gonna be quite a lot with the upper body as well, particularly with your left side, which you'll start to feel. If of course you're like, ball is not for me, it's okay, ditch it. We're gonna start to add on. All right, next time your left leg slides all the way long, can you hold it long? Focus your eyes and find your balance. Now, can you start to reach your right arm forwards? Good, take that right hand down, take your left knee home. Keep that moving, guys. Slide your left leg away. Hold, lift through the belly, push away from that left arm, right arm reaches. Good, take that right hand down, take your left knee home. Let's keep that moving, guys. Lengthen out, reach, activate through that body. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Good. Nice, we're gonna go one more layer, but before we add that, guys, if you do wanna make it a bit stronger, option to reach the arm and the leg out at the same time, and then take them both in at the same time. That's just a bit more of a challenge, like a more challenging option because your body kind of has to switch on super, super quick. One at a time is a bit more supportive. You give your body a better chance to balance. So you guys can choose what you would like to go for. Let's add our next layer. So next time you lengthen arm and leg out, hold. Now this is not gonna be big. Little windscreen wipe of arm and leg away from your body. So arm to the right, leg to the left, sweep back in, and then take those limbs back down. You guys choose whether you wanna go one at a time with your leg and arm extensions or combining for stronger. Good, lengthen, sweep away, sweep in, pull back home. Take your time, guys, and if you need to take those breaks, go for it. Good, right thigh is starting to heat up. We're gonna need it for what's coming after this. You got it, guys. That's it, sweep away, sweep back in, come back home. 4 more, then we're gonna stay lengthened. Take your time, but also don't let me speed you up or slow you down. Work at your own pace. Just Bali, I'm getting bitten by bugs. Left, right, and center. 3. Really, really strong on those obliques. 2. Right thigh is burning. All right, guys, last one. I can't even tell you, there is literally a puddle of sweat on my ball underneath my knee. All right, guys, last one. Lengthen out just your windscreen wipes out and in. Now, it doesn't need to be big. I'd prefer you go smaller and keep your arm and leg straight. Like your body is a piece of chewing gum, someone's stretching limbs away. Let's go for 4. 3. You're gonna hold through center in 2. Good, all right, last one. Come back to center. Let's go little pulses. 8, 7, 6. Keep lifting up through the belly. Push away from that left arm. Last 4. We're not dropping in 3. Good, in 2, last one, lift, just take your hand down, keep your leg up. Now just pull your left knee forwards to step your foot between your hands for me. Keep that ball underneath your knee. Now just carefully use your feet and your hands to gently lift yourself all the way up. Hands come behind the head. Now you're gonna keep that ball positioned around about underneath your kneecap, but you can always adjust it if you need. We're going to inhale as we drop all the way down into a 90-90 lunge, and then exhale as we stand. Good, inhale, dropping down, just a little squish into the ball, and then exhale as we lift up. So it's going to be a little bit more quads focused today, but we may or may not feel that front glute work as well. For me, I always feel that back thigh work the strongest. Inhale, dropping down, and then exhale, charging up. Oh. All right, we're just gonna go about 5 more of these full range lunges, and then we're gonna make the range smaller to make it a bit stronger. Good, let's go for 3. We're gonna hold it down in 2. All right, on this next one, let's go all the way down. Just really make sure your knee is dead center in the ball. And you're gonna kind of squish all the way into it. So it's almost, this is like your rest position now. Now press heavy through your front heel. Can you lift yourself up just to where the ball returns to its original shape? And then lower all the way back down, gently squishing into the ball. Really important that your knee is dead center so we don't lose it. Lift up just to where the ball returns to its original shape. And then drop back down. Good, now to make it nicer, you can come up higher. You can always do that if you need, but try not to come all the way up because that's gonna affect our next layer. We'll get a little too easy. If you need to come up for a full range rep every couple of reps, go for it, guys. This is your class. We're gonna add on in another 3. That's it, belly stays pulling in, away from shirt. 2. Oh my God, my quad is already burning. All right, next one, lift yourself up, hold. Now, just your rib cage moves. Twist towards the left, towards your front leg. Good, back to center, drop all the way down, squish into the ball. And again, lift, twist to left. Good, back to center, lower back down. You guys got it, guys. This is all we're gonna do. Wow, take a shot every time I say guys. This is a really strong flow, so we're not gonna be here for too long. We're not gonna make it too crazy. We're just gonna really try to hone in on and perfect these movements. Try to progress this, and then as we get stronger, we can do a little bit more. All right, guys, just 6 more. That back thighs are really starting to burn. If you need to hold, squish down into that ball for a bit longer, go for it. Let's go for 5. You're gonna meet me with your back knee hovered off your ball in 4. Just your rotations are coming your way. Oh my God, I'm shaking like uncontrollably. 3. So close. 2. Oh my God. All right, guys. Last one, lift up just your rotations. Twist and untwist. It's a stability challenge as well. Twist and untwist. Keep that back knee bent. 4. Good, you're gonna hold through center in 3. We're not gonna drop. Oh my God. Last 2. Good, last twist, come to center, pulse your legs. 8, 7, 6, in 5, hands go down to frame left foot, straight into second side, in 4. Good, in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go hands down, step your left foot back. Let's just move that ball across towards the left knee. Knee dead center, hands under shoulders, and then hover your right knee up. We are gonna go straight into the second side of that 4-point kneeling flow. When you're ready, let's do it. Slide your right leg long, catch your breath, inhale, pull back home. Good, exhale, slide away. Aiming for reach before we aim for height. And then inhale, pulling back home. Nice work. Good. All right, guys, just 3 more, then we're gonna start to add your opposite arm reach, really focus in your eyes. I have got full body shakes right now. 2, even my voice is shaking. Next time you lengthen your leg all the way out long, hold, find your balance. Left arm, opposite arm reaches forward. Take your left hand down, take your right knee home. Do your best to try to keep your hips and your shoulders level. Reach the leg, reach the arm, take the arm down, take your leg home. Good, let's keep that going. Remember, you can always lose or adjust the ball whenever it's needed. That's it. All right, before we take our next layer, if anyone does want to make it a little stronger, feel free to combine the movements. Arm and leg both go out, and then arm and leg both come in. Why is this side so much harder? I'm just gonna lose the ball. Reach out, pull back home. Good. Now, sides are not perfectly even, so when we're working unilaterally, unfortunately one side does have to come before the other. So as always, one side might feel a little bit harder or a little bit easier. 3, and then we're going to add that windscreen wipe. We know exactly what's coming. 2. Good, all right, next time you lengthen all the way out, stay, find that windscreen wipe away from your body. Good, come back home, arm and leg come down. Remember, if you wanna go one at a time with the arm and leg, that is totally fine as well. Lengthen, sweep, doesn't need to be big. Pull back to center, lower back down. You got it, lengthen, reach, sweep away, pull back home, come back down. Nice, guys. That right arm is gonna start to heat up as well. This is where we get our upper body in for the day. Big stability, endurance challenge through the right side upper body on this side. Oh, that was a knee crack. Good, team. Let's go about 4 more. That's it. You got 3. Final 2. All right, on this last one, team, let's lengthen out and stick with your windscreen wipes only. Away and in. Good, you got it. You can come up to a fist on that right arm if you need. Just ensure hips and shoulders are level. Last 5. In 4, we come through center, we're gonna find that pulse, and then it's our last bit of work. Last 3. For 2. Good, last 1, come back in. Little pulses, 8, 7, 6, we're not dropping in. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up, hand goes down, pull your right knee forward, step it between your hands. If you ditched the ball before, grab it now, pop it underneath your knee. And then just stand yourself all the way up. Hands come behind the head. Let's rinse and repeat. Off you go. Inhale all the way down. And then exhale, lift. Just adjust your body position, your ball positioning as you need to make sure everything is in the right spot. Enjoy this full range whilst you've got it. Just get used to this standing position. Everything has been heated up to get us to this point in the class. That's it. Lower down. Lift up. Lower down, inhale. Belly pulls in, lift. 5 more full range, then we make it stronger. Really getting our bang for buck today. Short timings, but so much burn. Last 3. 2. On this next one, make sure your knee's dead center on the ball. We're gonna sink all the way down. So now the bottom part is kind of like our rest. As long as your knee is dead center, you should be able to really sink into the ball. Now, press through your front foot, exhale, belly pulls in, lift up to where ball returns to original shape, and then lower all the way down, squish. Take a little moment. Lift. Good, and lower. Those left side of our quads already heated up, so working a little stronger now than what we might be if we didn't do that 4-point kneeling flow. Can feel that activation super quickly. And then, yeah, like I said before, we can just get bang for buck. We don't need to be here for so long because we're already reaching fatigue. Let's go for 4 before we add your twist. Good, keep that belly pulling in. 3, 2. Nice small range. Last one or next one, lift up, twist towards the right. Hips don't move, just the rib cage. Center. Lower down, squish into the ball. Good. Lift. Twist. That's it. Untwist and lower. You got it. That's it, team. Lots of stability through that entire body. Lower half of right leg is really working strong, so to limit the wobbles. Oh my God. Guys, what is going on? Why do I do this torture to myself? It's all self-inflicted. All right, 6 more. Good. Don't let me speed you up or slow you down. Work at your own pace. Oh, 3. Actually, no, this is 4, sorry. I think. Now this is 3. So close to the end. When we're at the hardest part, means we're almost there. Oh, 2. Oh. All right, last one. Lift up to that hover. just your rotations to the right, center. Keep that back knee bent, hovering just on top of your ball. You can feel that right glute start to switch on now. Let's go for 4. We face the front in 3. Keep low through that back knee. Make sure it's bent, not straight. 2. Oh my God. All right, last one. Center, let's pulse it to finish. 8, 7, 6, we stand tall in 5, you're done in 4. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just find your feet underneath your hips. Catch your breath. Let's take a big breath in, reach your arms all the way up, full body stretch. Exhale, hands down to hips, nod your chin, roll yourself down. Soft bend in your knees and just travel your weight to your toes. Allow your spine to dangle. Just give me some yes nods with your head. Really let that spine lengthen and decompress. And some no shakes as well. Coming to center, press heavy through your heels. Inhale, exhale, lift the belly, wind tail under, restack. 3 deep breaths, guys. All the way in. Take those hands wherever they feel comfortable. Take an extra sniff of air. Let it out. Last 2, all the way in. Bit more. Let it out. Last one, guys, all the way in. Big belly breath. Take that last little bit. Let it out. I'm coated in sweat. I have worked out for the day. It was hard, but we did there. How you show up on your mat is how you show up in life. Well done. So proud of you for doing that strong one, and I will see you for the next one.